Hey, what's up you guys, this is Mr. Avatar316. I'm back on YouTube here to make a video requested by two people, two YouTubers. I was gonna make this video anyways due to my previous video, so anyways. Requested by Rated R Superstar Viper and Sponge9 WWE. So remember to go subscribe to them. Alright, they're great YouTubers. Anyways, now here to make my top 10 favorite WrestleManias that I possess in my collection. Now this is not every single WrestleMania. This is from the series 14 till 27. Alright? My top 10, not a fact. It's just my opinionated taste. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, going on to number 10 would be WrestleMania 24. WrestleMania 24 was a great event. I've given you guys a review on this. I'm just going to give you guys probably my favorite match of the evening and the overall status. Favorite match of the evening definitely has to be Edge versus The Undertaker. A classic match, a classic WrestleMania match that would be highlighted in both Edge and The Undertaker's career. Great match. And the whole event was just wonderful. I mean, the arena, the the hype and everything about WrestleMania 24 made that year spectacular. So WrestleMania 24 has definitely has to be in your list. Number 9 is WrestleMania 21. Now, WrestleMania goes Hollywood. Many people did not like this WrestleMania. I personally did. A lot of features, Stone Cold, the Hulk Hogan returning for one night. Some great matches. If I had to pick one match that stood out the most, definitely Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. Spectacular match. This night was great. It made the future of WWE. Batista won the World Heavyweight title from Triple H. John Cena won the WWE title from JBL. Spectacular night. Great event. Very underrated. Going on to number 8 is a VHS tape that I think the only WrestleMania that was held in my hometown in Boston, and it's WrestleMania 14. Now, people ask me, why is WrestleMania 14 one of your favorites? Well, personally, because it was the only WrestleMania that took place in Boston, from my knowledge, and Stone Cold won his first world title from that event. My favorite match, definitely Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels. Great match featuring Mike Tyson. Awesome, very memorable. Without a doubt, that WrestleMania was very underrated and very spectacular. Anyways, going on to number 7. Took place in Detroit, Michigan. Happened recently. And let's just say one billionaire got bald, and it was at WrestleMania 23. There were some flaws in that WrestleMania, but I think the great moments, the positives of this event outshined the negatives. And I think one match that really stood out the most throughout the whole event was the Undertaker versus Batista match. First time Undertaker won the world title in about 5 years, and let's just say, in my opinion, I think this match made Batista look spectacular, even though he lost, which made this really cool. Same with John Cena and Shawn Michaels. John Cena retains the WWE title against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, which made him look spectacular. So great event, great WrestleMania, probably one of the best of all time. Going on to number 6. Personally, one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time, and in my collection. A lot of you guys might not disagree with this, some may, but it's WrestleMania 22. Now, you might ask me, why did I choose WrestleMania 22? Well, because there were just so many moments that sparked this event. Eddie Guerrero inducted into the Hall of Fame, the Edge versus Mick Foley hardcore match, and the Shawn Michaels versus Mr. McMahon no holds barred match, the Triple Threat World Heavyweight Championship match. But if there's one match that stood out to me the most, it is definitely the Hardcore Championship match. The Hardcore match between Edge and Mick Foley. Great match. Very brutal. Loved the idea of using the fire in the match. great finisher. Even though it was a short match, it was very, very good. So I had to give props. Great match. Great event. Going on to our top 5, guys. This is our top 5 WrestleManias of all time, or in my collection. Number 5, straight from the Attitude Era, WrestleMania 15. This event was tremendous. There's so many matches, yet there was some flaws, but I think like the previous WrestleMania I talked about, the positives outshine the negatives. And the one match that really stood out to me the most, without a doubt, obviously, Stone Cold versus The Rock, and Undertaker versus Big Boss Man in the Hell in a Cell match. That basically presented from the Attitude Era. It basically shows how unique the Attitude Era was. That was the first time the Hell in a Cell match was in WrestleMania. And now this year we're going to have a second Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania, which is very unique. It shows the prestigiousness of the match. Going on to number 4, WrestleMania 19. What can I say? This match right here, Hogan versus McMahon, was history of the making. Took place in Seattle, Washington. The last match Stone Cold Steve Austin ever had. Very memorable. However, the one match that I thought was the number 1 match was Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. That match stole the show without a doubt. Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho are 2 of the top athletes ever. Second place, I would have to say Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar. That was a very, very good match. Backstage-wise, it was tremendous. So I'm into the backstage stuff, as you all know. That's the reason why I loved Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle. Number 3, without a doubt, from Toronto, Canada, WrestleMania 18. This match right here basically inspired me to put the DVD in here. And that's Hulk Hogan versus The Rock. Very, 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 very unique. The match may not have been the best wrestling match ever, but for history-wise, this was so popular, so breathtaking. When you first hear Hulk Hogan versus The Rock, you just can't stop but think that's history in the making right there. I mean, come on. We had the torch getting passed down from Hulk Hogan to now The Rock. So that was very unique. The Rock won the match. He was basically like the young warrior beating the old warrior. That was really cool. So yeah, that WrestleMania was tremendous. Also, some other great matches, including Undertaker versus Ric Flair. Very underrated. And a pretty good match. Anyways, now going on to our top 2. Number 2 is WrestleMania 20. WrestleMania 20 was a great, great event. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And one match, I only have to say, only one match I have to say in order to put this on my list, and that is Triple H versus Shawn Michaels versus Chris Benoit. That, my friend, should be in the WWE, in every single WWE book that are talked about these days, or in every DVD, that features the history of the World Heavyweight Championship, or history of WrestleMania, or the Shawn Michaels DVD, or Triple H DVD, or Chris Benoit DVD. It should be in every single one of them, because this match really highlighted their careers. Wow, it was a tremendous match. That was not just a match, it was a war. I mean, this was unbelievable to watch. I watched this match so many times, loved it. And as well as Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle, another great entertaining match. Loved it. Alright, now this number 1 is obviously not going to be surprising to you. I've said it many times in my previous videos. Number 1 is WrestleMania 17. Without a doubt, WrestleMania 17 is the best WrestleMania of all time, and the best WrestleMania in my collection. And this match probably exemplifies why this WrestleMania was awesome, and that's Stone Cold versus The Rock. Awesome match. Other than that, the TLC match was awesome. The Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys, just a tremendous match. Undertaker versus Triple H, another great match. The first time they fought at WrestleMania. Now that they're having the third match. So, anyways, and then the Shane McMahon versus Vince McMahon match was also very good. So yeah, WrestleMania 17, without a doubt, was one of the best WrestleManias of all time, and presenting from the Attitude Era, which was even more unique. So yeah, anyway, this is my top 10 favorite WrestleManias of all time. In my collection, that is. So, let's give a look. Let's get a look right here. So, yeah. So, number 10 being WrestleMania 24. Number 9 is 21. Number 8 is 14. Number 7 is 23. Number 6 is 22. Number 5 is 15. Number 4 is 19. Number 3 is 18. Number 2 is 20. And number 1 is WrestleMania 17. So yeah, that's my top 10 favorite WrestleManias in my collection. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to subscribe to me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.